didn't know there was a deep sea monster in here. The more you know.
Lend me your strength. Stand still. To guard and defend. Crush them. Time to say bye. Boom. Lend me your strength. Time to say bye. Boom. Lend me your strength. Stand still.
Blood cleansing track.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Time to say bye. Boom.
Rise!
Stand still.
Time to end this.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Daddy! Oh.
Lend me your strength.
Heyo. Ah. Thank you for the 2 months.
Wow, it's already been this long.
Yeah, it has been. 2 months. Can you believe it? I'm doing great. I fixed the storage issue. I'm gonna have to bring my PC, yeah, it does not feel like 2 months. It does not. But I'm gonna have to bring the PC tomorrow to my grandfather's to fix the overall issue. But, I did get the storage. So I updated Honkai finally. I've been waiting all week for this. And time flies when you're having fun, or you're working really hard. Like, this year went by so fast. So fast. Hmm. Oh no, already next year. Next year will be the year of the dragon. Fancy. Yeah, I'm not ready either. I'm not ready for my birthday. Woo.
Need me to watch your back.
Wait, there's voice lines now? Wait, was that always a thing?
You'll pay for this.
Or was that new? I think that's new.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Am I crazy?
Your end approaches.
I don't think that was there before. There's voice lines now. I want to test them out, honestly. Let's see what the characters I have.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
Okay.
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll just put you back together.
Okay.
Oh, we meet again.
With you on our side, we're destined for victory.
Let's do March.
I'm gonna show them what I can really do. Huh? Don Hung, you better believe in me.
Wait. I think they interact with each other if they're on the same team. Oh, that's funny. Can he talk to himself?
Tread carefully.
No. I guess not all of them have voice lines. Understandable.
Don Hung, teach me some more High Elder magic.
Cute. But they do interact with each other.
This could serve you well. Find peace. All manner of mystic arts have their own distinctive merits.
Okay. New stuff.
One cannot pick and choose their recollections. My past is unalterable. The unrest within me seeks an escape. The future is unknowable. But I have a choice. I will pay the price for this power. Proceed with caution. I've got your back. March, remember that... Forget it, you never remember. As always, Himiko, I can handle it. Mr. Yang, do you have any insight into this? Allow me to explain my thinking. Good to see you, General. This is your last warning. Stay away from my companions.
Oh. He angry. New. Kafka's. Haven't seen.
Hi, Astral Expressors. Well, you caught me. Well, space and time are practically infinite, and yet right here, right now, we find ourselves together. That's the nature of destiny. It creates a miracle, but convinces you of an accident. Oh, bye-bye. See if you can surprise me next time. Before I joined the Stellaron Hunters, the nature of my work meant that I barely ever saw the same person twice. Elio said that I'm good at creating fear, even though I don't know what it is. I especially love velvet coats. They're so fragile and beautiful, difficult to maintain. You only have to be a tiny bit careless to ruin the sheen. Oh, the past and the future are so similar to each other. I'm indifferent towards them. There's a planet I go to every summer to look at the sea. That's when the tides are fiercest. You have to stand far away on the shore. Then one year, they constructed a long observation pier. I haven't been back since. My homeworld is one of many planets changed by a Stellaron. Oh, it's a shame I never got to witness how far it fell at the time. I like chatting with Silverwolf. She's got a lot of ideas for someone so small. Blady? He takes after his name. His fights are a pleasure to witness. No one can completely grasp another's thoughts. Not even you or I. If destiny can't propel me forward, I'll be the one to push destiny. It's tough to get going again once you've stopped. Don't you think?
Pardon?
The path towards the future begins right here. Oh, we meet again. Let's skip the formalities, Silverwolf. I'm always game for putting on a show. The hunt beckons, Blady. Are you ready? Oh, the Express crew. Looks like we'll be joining forces quite often, huh? Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat. They don't look happy to see us. Impressive. Want a prize? Nice work. Like what you see? Me too. No surprise there.
Kevin! Hi! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. In my chat.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility. Does that hurt? Thanks, you're too good to me.
How have you been? What you been up to?
Oh, I'm still alive. This isn't the end. Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Good times never last. Not bad. Didn't hurt. This won't take long. Time to move. That breathing sensation. Remember it. May as well kill them all. Just in time. Caught in the net.
Alright. I think that's all the voice lines I want to go over. For now. Are you guys ready for some polling? Because I definitely am. I've been waiting for this. So we're like 5 pools, I think. In pity. Let's go. First pull. Nope. $20. Nope. 30. Cookie! Welcome. How are you? 40. No. Oh, new card. Okay. 50. Nope. 60. 70. 80. Okay. Please. I beg. Give me the scared fox girl. Ugh. Anxiety. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. We got it. Let's go. We won the 50-50. Let's go. Ah. We got him. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. I do have some pity on our light cone because of the pass banner I was going for. So let me see. Time waits for no one. 3. Okay. So we're about 10 summon in. Let's do some extra pulls. Nope. No. Okay. Alright. I'll summon more later. With the event currency, because there is an event. Hmm. Actually, but first I want to play around with Huohuo real quick. Let's put her on my team. He's so cute! I wonder what her idol is. I'm gonna wait for it. She is precious. Do you think the game loads faster with the new SSD? It feels the same. I'm gonna have to test with Genshin at some point. Because my model's been a little bit funny lately, but right now it's not with this game. So I don't know if it's a Genshin problem. Oh, I love her. She's probably one of my more favorite characters in this game. Right next to Imbiber Lune. Her tail's all glory too. I'm so sad we can't jump in this game. I wish we could. Oop. You know I'm already gonna level her up immediately.
Unloaded again? Is that good or bad? Unloaded again? Is that good or bad? Unloaded again? Is that good or bad? Unloaded again? Is that good or bad?
As you can see, I've been prepping for this.
Life in the Ten Lords Commission.
Except for the other stuff. Let's see.
Does a cure-all for exorcising evil really exist? Does a cure-all for exorcising evil really exist?
Evan! Thank you for the resub. Because it's too sweet. I did not farm enough of these though. Ooh. I do have a lot of resin, or whatever you call it. Forgot the name. Yeah, I'll do some farming. Fuel, yes. Or should I farm off stream and do the event? You know what? Let's do the event. Okay. Here's something you might like. Roaming phantoms. A young maiden accidentally entered an abandoned garden and found herself assailed by a roaming ghost in a den of peril. Hashtag thrills and chills, bone chilling. With the ghost hidden all over the abandoned garden, there's enough on-site danger to make someone choke. Live streaming now. Live broadcast of paranormal activities. 2 girls accidentally entered the garden and fell prey to the vile ghost. One turns as pale as a waxen moon. The other falls to shock and is still in a coma. Viewing not advised for anyone below 200 years of age. A AAA experience. Supernatural occurrences keep happening. An uninhabited garden conceals a mind-blowing secret. Okay. For more deets about ghosts on the Xian Show, please like and follow Little Hui for more awesome content. I don't watch this exactly. What is this? Who are you? Are there any ghosts? Let's see. Why are there more people promoting strange advertisement in my messages? Ha! It sounds like you're interested, fam. I haven't edited the stream recording yet, so I won't send the link. How about this? You're really interested, then come find me. I like ghosts. Very interested. Very interested. Don't go anywhere. I'll come find you. Alright, hurry up. I'm in dire need of someone like you who's burning with curiosity. I'm here at RML if you see a red-haired traveler. That's me. Alright. Ghastly Reverie. Go.
Yo, it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right?
Yes.
Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need. But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. Do you believe in ghost chat? 'Cause I do.
That was me copying video titles from the hottest streamers on the Luofu. I heard they help attract more viewers. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
What's up, guys? Little Gui here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna check it out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You think you protect me? How do I stop something that's never mine? I think I just saw something
And a group of flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, "Ah!" and Sushong was like, "Eek!" and then she fell over.
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Ugh. Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment?
That's a third person. Yeah.
It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was... It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission. That's what I'm saying! At first, Sushang didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted. But after the judges showed up... In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
Maybe they went to the Fixtral Garden to catch ghosts.
Exactly! Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait? Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
You're going despite the risk.
High risk, high reward, high view count. As we grow up, our curiosity for the unknown gradually fades. I'm not gonna let myself become a boring grown-up. Why are the ghosts haunting the garden? A lingering grudge, perhaps? Or maybe they're an omen of some impending disaster. Aren't you curious?
Sure.
Don't be scared. When the time comes, just hide behind me.
I think you're going to be the one hiding behind me. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Mm.
I don't believe in
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
It's so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
I don't think so.
Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research. Let me find my script. Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc. It said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. People went to the Foxum tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy. Over time, Fixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents.
Ooh. Sounds like the...
I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing. Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving, and watch your step. phone to get some footage. I wonder if this thumbnail would be approved. Shh. Follow me. Keep quiet and tread lightly. Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Go around, you say? I love spooky places.
Wait. Stop. There are 10 Lords Commission Spiritfarers on patrol. Let's go the other way. We'll head to the Foxen Tomb first, then cut through the Lucky Fox Forest. Halt! What's up, guys? Hear me out. State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately. Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions. Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Spiritual Authority?
Weaken Thorn's blood-cleansing dragon. Rise!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Not yet.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Understood, Your Honor.
Why the warden's hot now?
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing.
Is she a ghost?
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you.
I've heard this name before.
Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. That's a legit operation.
As for this one here...
I'm Trifixin, nice to meet you.
A passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of divine foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity, and are a friend of the Alliance.
Hello. I'm a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. My name is Huohuo.
As a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, you should speak with more confidence, Huohuo.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Gwenifan, why did you return here?
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too!
Miss Gwenifan, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliopod. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
She's not all that bright, is she? Oh.
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you. Finally, someone with common sense.
No way. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get something for my vids. Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Huohuo, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixtral Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back.
they might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisan Ship Commission's creation furnace? The Heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety.
So the furnace... Huh.
If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixtrol Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed.
What exactly are Heliobi?
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings.
Are Heliobi dangerous?
Yes. They attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession.
Sounds like a succubus or incubi.
By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
It was dangerous too?
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Sealed in your tail.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohuo to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Luofu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Excuse me. We should go.
Fixtrol Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
This place is dangerous. You should leave at once.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Oh, it all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think?
guess so. I still feel like my audience will see them as ghosts, to be honest. I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think? That gets so many views. Can you give me a hand?
What are we gonna do with you? We handed a few centuries of jail time if you irritate the judges.
True. But I'd probably only do a few decades. Let's go.
A few decades.
Yo, remember, I'll need your help. Let's go.
Excuse me, can we go now?
You're nervous.
I'm just a bit scared about the Heliobite reports, but I'll carry out my duties and escort you out of the garden. I should be able to do that at least.
If you can't, then you'd better give up the day job and start peddling desserts.
If it weren't for you, I would have opened a dessert stall ages ago. Shall we go? Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huohuo, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Quainifin, I'm on official duty right now.
Two Huohuo.
It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It's a ghost!
What's happening? Tail, is it another Heliobus?
It's nothing, you scaredy cat. I didn't see a single thing.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Quainifin go? Miss Quainifin!
Don't tell me she ran off scared.
Did we lose her? Oh no! We have to find Miss Quainifin.
Reminds me, there was this haunted hayride at this zoo once, right? Someone got so scared that they jumped off the hayride. And they were hiding in the forest, and they had to get the whole police looking out for them.
You should consider your own safety first.
Seriously, someone was really scared.
Is it me? Or is this place starting to feel weirder and weirder? Oh, I'm scared. Can you stay close to me? I don't want to lose you too. Oh no! We have to find Miss Quainifin.
You should consider your...
Is it me? Or is this...
Yeah, okay. We've already... Man, this music is so soothing.
We need to find Miss Quainifin first. We need to find Miss...
Quainifin, where are you? Huohuo, stay close. Huohuo? Oh no, where did she go?
Someone's playing tricks.
Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
Hi.
What? What?
Where am I? Is this Fixtural Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving.
Well, getting pulled into a mirror seems pretty normal. A casual Sunday. Nothing odd at all. Ah. Is this where I started?
Oh. It seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. What is going on? I looped back again? I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle. Seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion.
Wait.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Little talismans on the floor. Talismans on the wall. Okay. We're getting somewhere, I think. Yeah.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. Come, lost one. Do you desire to leave? Then come and find me. You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtural Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle with none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove Ventilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
These are no ordinary ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my whim.
Just a scratch.
Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit! Such an addictive flavor! Let me see. The one who defeated Ventilia. I wonder what they taste like. You're fighting for your survival, after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
Pardon? Sorry, what do you want?
Oh, my delicious host. You taste so special. Different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? Sun? It burns. You can call me Cirrus. Ask for what I want. Rest assured, I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound?
Who's Furinox?
You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here.
I already found clues that can help me get out of here.
You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
Fine.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me.
It looks so done. The talisman. Oh, this one's a little bit horrifying. This one's just silly. Funny little talismans.
Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. There's so many paper dolls over there. Surely your judge friend left some clues for you. Won't you take a look?
It is said that in this mansion that day, General Tang Zhou was in deep thought, devising strategies and conducting simulations to break the encirclement of the Borison's forces. Suddenly, a strange wind blew through the hall, causing the curtains to flutter. General Tang Zhou stood up with his hands behind his back and spoke into the empty room. It is impolite to be an uninvited guest, and even more so to hide in the shadows. Show yourself quickly. Laughter echoed through the empty hall. Suddenly, a formless green flame appeared, resembling a ghostly eye fixating its eerie gaze on the general. I've heard that each of the Rainbow's Arbiters generals possesses exceptional abilities, and seeing you today confirms those rumors. I entered these halls without prior notice, and for that, I apologize. However, my purpose here is to assist you in breaking the encirclement. The Borison's forces are closing in with the intention of completely annihilating the Luofu. Your troops are few, and resisting the enemy is as difficult as reaching the heavens. Although the green flame has no mouth, it is seemed to converse like a person. It hovered through the air, illuminating the dark corners of the hall. The guards in the hall stood expressionlessly, as if trapped in a dream. Facing life and death in battle, mortals tremble in fear. But if you allow us, the Heliobi, to possess you, you'll have no fear of the blade or the enemy. Defeating them will be as easy as turning your hand. Your help freely offered must come with an exchange. I've heard that the Rainbow once exchanged their mortal body for aid for the Flint Emperor. I assume you have similar intentions. I, Ignor, seek nothing more than your body and emotions. General of the Rainbow. The jade flame burned brighter, glowing to a size 100-fold bigger than before. I have been dormant for a millennium, and there's no better corporeal offering for us than this. The general remained unfazed, signaling Ingmar to continue. At midnight tonight, I shall await your answer in the Fixtural Garden. At the garden entrance, there will be several porcelain vases, some cerulean and some vermilion. If you refuse my offer, leave the cerulean vases pristine and unharmed. At the same time, with the vermilion vases, you should break them all to indicate that you accept my offer and wish for my bloody battle. That is how I will be able to decipher your reply, General. After tonight, if you wish to meet again, knock with the left door knocker 3 times, followed by the right knocker 3 times, no more, no less. The general frowned inside. A mere malevolent spirit dares to steal one's soul and mimic human behavior. Away, and I will respond in time. Ooh.
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The gloomy doors are silent. You follow the instruction in the book and knock on the doors 3 times on the left, 3 times on the right.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
And returns to normal.
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
The door cracks open with a sliver. The crack, you notice there's no one behind the door, as if the voice from before had never existed.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out. See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
I'm getting her out of here too.
Ugh. Is this what humans call sympathy? How acerbic. Yuck. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here. It's you! I finally found another living soul!
You're living?
I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh.
Have you seen Miss Gwayniphin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
He's probably trapped around there somewhere.
Give it up. Gwainifan was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwainifan, that means I'm in even more danger.
Did it really just say that?
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body?
The more you know.
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
What if I did say help? I think the Heliobi would just stop me. Can't find the way out either, is all. I'll get you out of here.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
I didn't say that. Ugh. Being possessed.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please! Beast? From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Oh.
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Oh, this is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No, that won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail, a tail, a tail.
Laugh all you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that boy's body.
Terrifying. The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail. You're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Mr. Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
No.
Hey, boy, say something nice to Huohuo. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Sorry, are you okay?
It's not your fault. It was that bad Heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the Heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
So it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. I thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea. I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
No, you have not. You're the one that left the paper dolls for me. Thank you.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox. Your old power? Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations? Team building? Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great heliobus Ignimar. Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignimar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignimar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignimar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight. Evenly matched? Really?
Didn't know Junior Ron had such a history.
The general who fought for the Luofu against the heliobus was named Tang Xiao. The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignimar was soundly defeated by General Tang Xiao. Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignimar absorbed the power of countless fellow heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers.
Cute.
I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over.
Bah, I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an appetizer.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then. Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignimar did.
Why did the heliobi challenge the general?
Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the General and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be here, Tail, forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
Speaking of the Fixtural Garden, there's a place within its boundaries known as the Local Fox Forest, which was built by Fox and craftsmen for the enjoyment of the garden's visitors. Over the years, they expanded it with elegant buildings, marking it with exceptional opulence. General Qing Zhao entered this area, but instead of seeing its beauty, he found it in ruins and desolation, filled with an eerie and sinister atmosphere. He wondered how a place like this could fall into such disrepair when the Fixtural Garden had only been completed decades prior. He suspected this was the work of Theobald's illusions. He arrived at a courtyard and was greeted by a young servant who bowed and offered him a food box. When he examined it closely, he noticed that the young servant had milky eyes indicating impairment of sight. The food is simple, as a mere token of goodwill. You've come a long way, hungry and tired, so my master wishes for you to dine before we discuss matters further. I passed through at least 10 moon gates to get here, but on my visits to Fixtural Garden, I don't remember encountering so many gates. If your master wishes to negotiate, they should do so openly and with respect. Where do they find the audacity to play tricks on me? The young servant remained unperturbed by this Heng Xiao's stern words, as if deaf to his tenderest reprimand. With the tricks your master likes to deploy with their dark arts, if I were to eat from this box, I'd probably find a lump of black mud in my mouth. With a flick of his sleeves, General Qing Zhou tossed the food box onto the ground. Sure enough, it grew spider-like limbs and skittered away. General, with your divine insight and clear deduction, you've already passed the test. The token of acknowledgement that you have just passed my master wishes to present you with a gift, answered the blind servant calmly. In the side room, there are various chests to choose from. Please select the least expensive one. As for the porcelain vases at the entrance, the blind young servant's face twisted into a disturbing smile, no longer resembling that of innocent use. My master said, General, after enduring so much on the battlefield, I'm sure you show passion for the wounded and fallen soldiers. Please break all the cerulean vases. As for the vermilion ones, they must remain intact. It seems that your master is determined to strike this deal no matter what. The general let out a long sigh. He looked up and found that the clear moon had disappeared, replaced by thick, enveloping clouds. Let's hope they don't come to regret the decision. Tang Xiao strode forward, pushing open the final gate. Least expensive one and break all the cerulean vases.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter protect us!
The least expensive one. Break all the blue vases. And leave the red ones intact. Him?
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
Door cracks open a sliver. It's like,
Look! There's a mirror behind the door!
the mirror.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. Huohuo, this way.
Who dragged us in the first place?
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice sounds familiar.
Huohuo, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madame Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Are we above Fixtral Garden? So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that?
This illusion is shifting.
You're right, boy. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrei.
What? The real Madame Shuyi? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
The Helibus are trying to trick us.
I see. Do not be afraid. Huohuo knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself. Come.
I'm gonna investigate. Just to see what they gotta say.
Huohuo, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuoyi.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
What if I did pass through the mirror? What would happen?
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Madame Shrei can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism.
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
It's tempting to go through the wrong mirror on purpose. But I won't.
The situation in Fixtral Garden.
Over here. That sounds like the real.
What? The real Madame I see.
But
You must trust yourself. Hurry, Huohuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
How did Huohuo manage to become the judge of the Ten Lords Commission?
Likely through some secret means that I am unaware of.
I didn't have any connections at all.
Who is Hanya?
Oh,
Never mind. Forget I said anything. So, we're gonna...
doesn't know what Hanya is.
Hurry, Huohuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohuo is skilled and diligent. capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrey behind the mirror. So, but...
I'll come back.
Hurry, Huohuo. Pass through the mirror.
Wait, I wanna ask...
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having for myself.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very funny.
So,
Hurry, Huohuo. Pass through the...
wait, I wanna...
Hanya is... By decree, I still remember...
That's her! So...
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Look around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion. Maybe these are the only mirrors left?
Hurry, Huohuo.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
You think about Huohuo's personality?
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
It's not the right
Really?
mirror.
So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a trick.
An insignificant demon. I can't wait to devour him myself.
Aha! Not even trying to hide your true colors.
So where...
Come here, Huohuo. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So...
Come here, Huohuo. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions.
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrey. Right?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a fake.
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud. I'll deal with you once I get out.
Huh.
So...
I guess it's the middle one?
I'm not the best judge of
But
things.
these all sound wrong.
These mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
Yeah.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away!
You do actually get along pretty well.
What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere. I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away. Could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling
The whispering. The voices.
Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huohuo. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huohuo to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror! Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords' commission is not down on our luck today.
Madam Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're alright!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
Serious, get out of my body now.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus. And the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. Huohuo, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge.
What's this do? Do I also get an advantage?
Correct. However, Huohuo has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Friends? Ugh. I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Sun Pavilion, over there.
Let's go.
Danhong! Teach me some more high elder magic! You've heard the story of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignimar or Furynox Might be able to swallow a lesser heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignamar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furynox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furynox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furynox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furynox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Oh. Don't you love being possessed? Hmm? Hmm.
Furynox! Furynox! Before you duel the General, why don't you fight me? Serious? What makes you worth my time, weakling?
Oh, it's the voice again.
I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the General arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment? That group of amateurs you put together? Ha! They're nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Vantilia. Vantilia? Vantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it. Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the General. What do you say? Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends? Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also,
I'll look after Huohuo.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Chael, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Mr. Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Straight-E said those possessed by a heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huohuo, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Straight-E, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
Right or not, we're still gonna beat the heck out of it.
Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunambra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
Sound effects going hard.
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
Those are possessed Wraith Wardens!
Don't expect...
Help me, Mr. Tail!
What happened to talking tough?
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break!
Let me tend your wounds! I'm scared!
Stay put.
Troublesome. Lend me your strength.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter. Heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey. It's Madame Shrey and Miss Gwynathan.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Trailblazer! Huohuo! I'm so glad you're okay!
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtral Garden.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwynathan, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords
here we go.
Commission's exercising tools up close.
Huohuo, get her away from her!
Place a motion on the knife and smashes the gourd on the ground. Count the T-bow. Break free. Of course she's.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won. Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together.
Oh.
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn. Excellent. I will keep my promise. With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
Oh. He slicked it directly to him.
You monster!
Troublesome.
Give me strength!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Don't come any closer!
These are devils! I'll crush them all!
Oh, that's so cool.
Wicked Thorns, blood cleansing dragon.
Time to suffer.
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many Heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we managed to weaken it.
We've still got a chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Huohuo?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
Oh.
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh?
got me, haven't you? See you on the other side. Huohuo.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out! Get out!
Hey, Cirrus. Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Do not be afraid. Heaven surge. Break!
Let me tend your wounds! Time to suffer. Troublesome. Resistance is high. Won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I sense a storm. Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
We must.
Rise!
Time to suffer. Need a doctor?
Heaven surge. Break! Grace. Heaven surge. Rise! Awaken from world cleansing dragon.
Time to suffer.
Surge. Quick!
Woo! Bad ghosty. Wait, what happened to her regular tail? Hello?
I wonder how Huohuo is doing.
Oh.
I should check up on her.
Tail? Mr. Tail? What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Eli don't die that easily.
Wait, you're right. Madame Shrey said that heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Mr. Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinaifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved. Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong.
Serious?
Already forgetting me?
I want a hug, sweetie.
Your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours.
Leave the kid alone.
Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip. There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance has turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras. I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over Fixtural Garden collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
What?
We'll meet again. I wasn't the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fixtural Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu? I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Dear Senzu, so it seems to realize that they're conspiring. Yeah. Checks out.
Thank you. I'm much better now. Could you please let Miss Sushong know what happened? She'll be relieved.
One possessing Huohuo seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I have never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gweniphin will be sent to an apothecary. It is only an artificial Ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry. Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young Spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Xianzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more? Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Ooh. Hey, do you have time right now? We can meet up at the Fixed Garden. Are you alright? What did you do at the Fixed Garden, by the way? Are you feeling any better now? Oh, thanks for the concern. People like me who have to hustle all day out there under the sun are pretty tough. The healers in the Alchemy Commission have looked over. Besides the shock and some bruises, I'm totally fine. Actually, Anya personally invited us for a meeting. Well, why don't you just come to Fixed Garden so we can talk in person? Texting is too much of a hassle. I didn't save that place. Ah, secret little way.
Xianzhou people. They're always crafty. Probably trying to fool you. Don't fall.
Years have gone by, and the Jiangzhou people are so much different than before. This may sound unbelievable, but recently there's a group of people who fancy themselves as my believers. They've been pestering me to reveal my true form. Jiangzhou people? Forget it. They've always been cunning. And again, why would anyone else call themselves believers? It'd be a trap set up by the lapdogs of the Ten Lords Commission. You better be careful. Don't you dare reveal my location. No way. They're a bunch of mindless, unemployed youngsters. I don't know where they found a book that recorded the 10 ways of seeing ghosts. There was something about playing catch in the middle of the night and chopping meat in front of a mirror. Anyway, they kept bothering me and begging me to show up. That's peculiar, but their determination is admirable. I guess it's the heart of that counts. Since they wish to meet you, why don't they you show your face and give them a nice surprise? I did show up, but they couldn't see me. I got frustrated, so I blew a breath of air at them. They heard me and started asking me to help them with their homework. Homework? Yes, the group sat around me. On the table there was a large cloth covered with words. They asked me for the answers, asking questions such as, what's the answer to this problem? I can't read, so I decided to mess around with them. Meh. So what if they can read? Silly little ghost. Or Healy boy. Circle?
I didn't expect to find this
Oh!
here.
I didn't mean to. Oh well. Oh, you found me. Let me think. What favor can I give you? Why do you want to do me a favor? Run. Aren't you afraid of the strongest league? You won't keep it waiting for me, will you? You think I'm just sitting here wishing for the stars and the moon, waiting for someone to come and visit? Well, it's true. Anyway, here's something for you. It might be a little sneaky, but it's also very useful. What a serendipitous meeting. You and I were destined to meet. Here's a little something for you. You're welcome. Give it to you. Someone else has already done it. Go parent. It's great. Everyone loves little surprises like this. Actually, based on the personal experience, there's some who don't. May I ask, why is it that you dislike my method of entrance? Totally awkward and not serious at all. It's clearly devoid of creativity. Does repeating other person's behavior get unfairly tagged as being uncreative? Humans sure are an interesting species. What can intelligent creatures actually visualize something that they haven't seen before? If my entrance is not sudden in appearance, but instead a spiral off into the sky with sparks like firework, is that okay? It's not that simple, is it? Plagiarism, is it? Prior to that, in human societies, you can be held legally liable if you don't do the exact same thing that someone else has done before. Is human law really this strict? Will he even be arrested by a judge merely for saying something that someone else said? It was so exciting. How suffocating. It's so much better being free and roaming a heliobus. So awkward, not too long. I see. It's the timing of my entrance that isn't serious enough and feels awkward. Sorry for that, human. I'll pick a time in the future when it's less serious to suddenly pop out then. Unless you're one of those always serious types. You should learn how to be happy, human. Whatever, don't just make an appearance like that next time. If someone else didn't like it, you wouldn't just stop breathing, would you? If you tell storytellers not to tell any stories that someone else has told before, they would feel hurt or start to doubt themselves. Pity, you're only asking a heliobus. I'm Mimu, the imp, and I'm not gonna stop doing something just because a human doesn't like it. You enjoy that gift, okay? Bye. Okay. Thanks. Several tinkling strings give an extra chill to the deserted garden. Sounds like a reference. There's no audience of musicians around, but solely Griffin, whimpering mournfully as if waiting for unrequited love to come around. I have to go listen here for a little while longer. Griffin's player hasn't seemed to materialize. Despite this, let me use this sentimental backdrop of the moon in this lonely garden to tell you a story. Once an outward tourist visiting the fictional garden stopped his pacing due to a piece of grief and music. He heard the scenery described by the music: lofty peaks, vast forests, soaring waterfalls, and an ocean spray. The tourist was moved to tears while the locals all raised eyebrows at him. Nobody knew what was happening. After the Griffin song stopped and the crowd scattered, The musician got the chance to reach out to the outlander, and that's why he's been crying. One of the Kirkinis heard the outlander say, "Sounds like an imperfect jade. I'm grief-struck." He was shocked. Only this listener had understood the Kirkin's meeting. He painstakingly crafted this narrative, but could never quite complete this masterpiece. The two of them became close friends, the Kirkinis and the outlander. They decided to spend the rest of their lives together working on this song. It's getting late. You want to keep listening to the story? Sure, I can keep listening. Sorry, but that fabricated narrative was actually lifted straight from... Oh, something seems to have happened. Oh. Elibus on Kirkin. Oh, some people actually came to listen to my performance. Have you had enough of living too? Friend, you're a really scary talker. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I talked with someone. I can explain. It's like this. The last person who ever talked to me this way is dead. Friend, you're still a really scared talker. Really? I thought only people wanting to end their own lives would ever want to come and listen to me. If that's so, then just think of me as a small ball of resentment lifts up inside of the kitchen. I told you I complete this, and you know. So long as you get it. Hagen's owner has unfinished music to compose, and that strong desire to complete the music remains here, and I, absorbing that desire, would like to finish the song too. But as you very well know, I'm just Heliobus, who can chew through the emotions and memories left behind by the Kirkiness that I cannot create. I'm stuck here. Tell me, how can I help you? You might not have the aptitude for it, but there must be someone aboard the Jianshu Luofu that knows about music, and who can help complete the song. An old listener, who's self-depleted, left behind some recording material for me. You take it. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. Interesting. The side quest. Or... Gonna talk to her again. Someone who knows music. What?
I want us to become one.
What? You These things are funny.
Wow! Can I really keep it?
Time to go back down now. I guess accidentally coming up here was worth it a little bit. This area has been sealed off by the Ten Lords Commission. Kindly refrain from loitering around this area. Please follow me, a Roboton Spectral Envoy number 437, so I'll escort you out of here. I'm one of us. Searching information. Information verified. A Roboton Spectral Envoy number 437 hereby apologizes for failing to identify the traveler. How can I help you? I'd like to ask you some questions. Please do. A Roboton Special Envoy number 437 will do its best to answer your questions. What are you? I'm a Roboton, blah 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 blah. Serial number. The role of an Roboton Spectral Envoy is to assist the judges and Spiritfarers in investigation and trial. We do not have the capability to make judgment, but we can assist others in making the correct judgment with our extensive database. If you have questions when assisting the Ten Lords Commission, please approach number 437 or other Roboton Spectral Envoys. Our Jade Abacus may contain the information you need. What are the 10 sins? I assume you're asking about the 10 unpardonable sins. The 10 unpardonable sins are the 10 most serious offenses in the Jianshu's Alliance's law. The following is quoted from the Ten Lords' Penal Code. 1. Involuntary immortalization. 2. Immortality theft. 3. Beguilement. 4. Mara ensnarement. 5. Battery murder. 6. Illicit espionage. 7. Prison break. 8. Sowing discord. 9. Incitement to riot. 10. Capsizing Shinjo. These 10 offenses are the greatest sins that could shake the very foundation of the Alliance, and offenders must be severely punished. Who exactly are the 10 lords? Answer not found. Romaton, Spectral Envoy number 437 sincerely apologizes for it. What does the 10 Lords Commission do? The following is quoted from the 10 Lords Penal Code. That the first divine division keeps can't speak. Vigils at night and the evils at bay. The second division punishes the criminals and pacifies their territory. The third division ensures fairness in the karmic wheel and life expectancy. In short, it guides those who succumb to Mara, deals with vicious criminals, and manages the order of life and death. I don't have any other questions. See you next time. Take care, Moton Spectral Own 437. Praise for you. Thank you.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Taking photos. Whatever press the friends wanted it at here. Interesting. Friends wanted. My dearest outworthy friend, I am the esteemed videotter, I elder. I was wounded by abominations and have been in dormancy for 1,000 years. I've only awakened very recently and plan to restore the glory of the videotter lineage. Unfortunately, I have lost all worldly possessions and currently find myself in financial shortfall. Which elder are you? So many elders on this channel. Who exactly are you? Tell me your name and maybe it's someone I know. I'd rather not reveal my identity to avoid drawing unwanted attention. After all, I'm not on these young show. Come on, tell us me if you need mine. I'll ask you in person. You're not this John, so wait a sec, I don't think I know where you are. Hang on, I'll come in to say hi. Don Hong asked to borrow money from me. Is he for real? What am I going to do? Over this message. I'm gonna use an alt account to borrow money from you. You can't even make this up, even in your dreams. You can't tell what this behavior is based on. Is it habitual teasing between close friends, or the vigilance of being on the road that forces you to ask him for confirmation? Ultimately, you decide to forward the anonymous message to Dong Hung himself. Message forwards. My dearest outward friend, Dong Hung, I met an imposter. That hung someone pretending to be you and I tried to scam me. Mal. I didn't send that message. Don't fall for it. And don't transfer any credits, traveler. Be careful if you receive these kind of messages in the future. By the way, you didn't actually get scammed and transfer any credits, did you? Don't worry, I didn't fall for it. You would never got scammed. Come on, how could someone as smart as me fall for such a basic scam? Forward the message to you as soon as I received it. Good to know.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Wouldn't there be ghosts? Ghosts ourselves?
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few gadgets.
Yeah, it's opera.
Wow! Can I really keep it?
Ahoy there, esteemed guests. How did you end up on stage to watch the performance? Please get off quickly. Sorry, my bad. It's alright, young folks these days do not care for opera. It's forgivable if you're unfamiliar with the rules and norms. Whatever, I get it. Any of your listeners, so I won't hold a grudge against you. The 10 Lords only let me go around the fictional garden like this. It took me a long time to find the theater square. I've been singing my heart out for ages now, but the only one I've met. Is opera really in such decline? This place is too bleak for you. Oh, good point. Are you saying that I should go into town and find a more thriving theater? No, please don't. Just kidding, don't be scared. It's only for a second place like this that the Ten Lords Commission can turn a blind eye to me. To be honest, singing to nobody here is really boring. Have you any interest in learning the Zooming Flower Drum Opera with me? Sounds pretty difficult. It's difficult to seriously learn the posture. Just the basics of singing, reciting, acting, and fighting take a good 50 years to learn. But I'll teach you just to sing this one. Wedding Wine. It's simple enough. How about it? Just think of it as a way to stave off the boredom. If I'm in a good mood, I won't run around all over the place. And if I don't run around all over the place, everyone else is in a good mood, right? I will learn from you. Great, now become master and apprentices. Once you're ready, let me know and I'll teach you how to sing Wedding Wine. Hey, let's start off the background of the story. Wedding Wine tells the story of a man seduced by a Heliobus and their love story. The female lead is a charming but deadly Heliobus, luring men into marrying her, before ravenously feasting on the groom's emotions on the wedding night. What a cliche. It seems cliché from a modern perspective, and Heliobi, of course, take no gender, but of course you humans have to wrap this archetype of femme fatale around the whole thing. But this opera dates back to the Three Sufferings era, and you can't deny its artistic merit based on its restrictions at the time. Only stupid humans who love thinking but hate reading books do that. Well, let's get back on track here. The part that we're learning is the scariest scene in the whole opera. The female lead takes possession of her husband, so there's just one body there alone, but it takes the form of two and they perform this graceful dance. A human and Heliobus singing until dawn breaks. When people come to visit the next day, all that remains is the withered husk of the husband's corpse. And here is how it goes. In devotion my heart does yearn to be known by you, my love, in return. Candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall. My bones the wick, my flesh the fragrances call. Robes fall away, revealing my desire. In hibiscus tent, our passions shall transpire. At night we'll embrace as one, so tight. Come tomorrow, you'll take your flight. It's beautiful. Thank you kindly. That's all for today's class then. Why don't you mull over what we covered today? Next time we'll do our practical training. That's all for today. Class dismissed. Please pick up another time. Remember, I'll be quizzing you on this next time we meet. Is it up to today? Yeah.
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person. I can't bear it.
I decided to possess a different body. Why? You said that the current one said you since she's rich, loves luxurious life, and enjoys staying home. Isn't that perfect? Right, but he's a videoterer. There's always a smell on his body. I can't take it anymore. What does that got to do with being a videoterer? Captain misses the ancient sea, so he pours sea salt into his mouth daily and claims that it's the scent of the sea. I've had enough. Really? Working in the fictional garden is actually quite nice. At least I don't have to deal with people's moods. You didn't hear me talk to myself down, did you? No, I didn't hear what you said. No, I didn't. You're just letting off steam. Thank you for understanding. It feel using that Lenobro guard. The Ten Lords commissioned sacred vessel to imprison Hela by one fell swoop. It's like magic than technology. I'm sure people love to conceal all kinds of technology inside simple shapes. Well, as I have time on my hands, let me tell you a secret, traveler. The Lenobro guard can absorb more than just Heliobot. It can absorb humans too. If I call your name, the Lenobro guard system will begin to recognize your voice print. If you respond, the guard will disengage its power limiters and draw you inside. Oh, and you won't be able to carry just one hand. You're joking. If you're trying, you'll see. I hear that if a person is absorbed in the Lunar Guard, then fixed with the Ten Lords Commission special talisman, they will be reduced to us within an hour. I happen to have a Lunar Guard on me. Would you like to try, traveler? The guard takes out the Lunar Guard and points the mouth at you. Isaac, I'm calling your name. Dare you respond? Nobody goes. Because before you react, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Help me! But you weren't sucked in the guard. I used a blindfold to cover your eyes. Not bad, right? That saved me from my boredom a little. Let me give you this as an apology for my little trick. Was there anything else you needed me for? I'd like to ask you for something. This way. I have nothing else to do at the moment. Can you tell me about the Ten Lords Commission's exorcism tools? The Ten Lords Commission has prepared a series of targeted protocols and exorcism tools with different effects for different astral beings. This is also why the Ten Lords Commission is also more skilled at dealing with hubris, disasters, and realm-keeping commissions for the Cloud Knights. You see, Ten Lord Commissions are not warriors, they are professionals. Huohuo, who used to oversee the management and maintenance of exorcism tools, she knows more about the stuff than I do. I like seeing a lot of spiritfarers. Though you are an outworlder, traveler, you have had many dealings with the Ten Lords Commission. You know Madame Shirshu, Ju, Hanya, and the newly appointed Huohuo. Having met a few spiritfarers along the way is to be expected. However, I'm the cutest spiritfarer of all. Don't you forget that. Has anyone told you that you got a nasty personality? I don't think so. I just like to grumble. I thought that coming to be stationed in Fixed Garden was going to be a happy thing. I didn't realize that this place has been abandoned for so long, and nothing interesting happened here. Even the Alchemy Commission, where Hamming is stationed, is more interesting. You may have a point, traveler. After all, there's a lot of strange people in the Ten Lords Commission. As the saying goes, you're the company you keep. Maybe I got influenced by them as well. I won't bother you. Don't be silly, you really lifted my spirits, traveler. Oh.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
I honestly read that as terrible for a second.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
What is this ghost hunting squad all about?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills.
Special skills?
Huohuo is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I'm unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory. Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad!
They said I could be a 10 Lords Commission intelligence hawk.
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The 10 Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down. Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohuo.
Understood, Captain Huohuo.
I'm really surprised that Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason... Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fictional Garden, but there are a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken.
Shouldn't she have a tail still? I mean, it's like a tail, her actual tail disappeared with the tail that was possessed. The design choices.
According to the 10 Lords Commission understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. And wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Guay, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Cute. Oh, I love the spooky noise. I love it. This account is your personal account. Is that really okay? The Downloads Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. That's right. As the number of fans increases, we can receive more assignments to investigate paranormal activities. There aren't any help requests posted yet, so let's check back in a bit. Click here to close the page. What?
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
If all the leads we get turn out to be fake.
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake. But other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads? Plus, the Spiritfarers from the 10 Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well. Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Way's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the 10 Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret? Well, another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Guay Investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. You know? We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Look, it didn't take long for a help request to be posted, did it? Help request posts usually have clues leading to Heliobi. Click it to have a look. Good morning. Ghost in Orange Valley. I share a real experience of when I tried to catch up with Lady Bailu. Followed her to an empty alley and being a bit cheeky as... Look at the picture. After completing the assignments, she was pretty. That's not the dilly-dallying. Go accept the investigation assignment. Okay.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air.
Gasp. Maybe they've seen things.
Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
Why would Cirrus help us?
I heard from Miss Hanya that Cirrus is caught in a stalemate. The evil binding matrix has trapped them. Will they really cooperate with us?
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But, I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could.
That's an interesting way.
I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Twins.
Mr. Trailblazer, do you think we can really catch heliobi this way?
The internet is a very powerful tool.
I sure hope so. I can't help thinking that if Tail is out there, there'll be traces of him on the internet. He had a big personality.
You want to tell back?
Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not like we were good friends to begin with. But when Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. And now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than before.
Yeah, I would hate if my tail left too.
Maybe that's all just a bunch of excuses. The truth is, I miss him.
Oh. I'll find him.
Thank you. If we're ever going to find Tail, now's the best chance we have. Of course, finding Tail isn't our top priority right now. We need to catch and subdue all the fleeing escaped heliobi as soon as possible.
Let's see. Ghastly Gravy. Ghastly Gravy? What kind of website is that?
It's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Lawfu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it.
I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage. We can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as paranormal investigators. That means we can operate more efficiently and with a low profile. Well, if people started to see a spirit fair making door-to-door visits, they might begin to panic, and that would give the Heliobi even more power over their hosts.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding.
Oh, we already heard this.
We have our work cut out after all.
So...
Okay.
Mr. Trailblazer, it is good to see you are doing well. During the Fixtral Garden incident, my sister gave the order to seek reinforcements. It was thanks to your support in that critical moment that we were able to get the situation under control. I wanted to thank you. And now this small team needs your help too.
What Huohuo entail?
A judge of the Ten Lords Commission has no past. Once one has entered the surface of the Commission, all links with the outside world are severed. However, since you are now a member of the squad, and in the interest of everyone working together, it's best that we know each other a little better. I'll tell you some of the secrets I know. After Ignamar was defeated by the General in a great battle, the Ten Lords Commission was ordered to seal away the Heliobi fragments. To make them atone for their actions, most of the Heliobi were sealed inside the creation furnace. Decades ago, the Ten Lords Commission was asked to investigate an unusual case. A Foxian girl's tail had been consumed by a strange fire of unknown origin. So we set out, ready to subdue whatever foul demon awaited us. It turned out that the fire was none other than a heliobus. The remaining fragments of Ignamar, the Heliobi, had found some way to escape from their furnace prison. That heliobus's power was weakened to the brink of death. But he was kept alive thanks to the kindness of the Foxian girl. Gradually, he regained his strength and rekindled his desire to manipulate humans. Normally, I would have just purged the heliobus and sent it back into the furnace, but Huohuo's body was too frail and weak to perform a purging. The best I could do without harming her was to inscribe a talisman seal, enough to subdue the thing living inside her, at least for a while. The Ten Lords Commission took Huohuo in as a Spiritfarer apprentice, teaching her the arts of purgation and ghost hunting. This way, the Commission could keep an eye on Huohuo and ensure that she wasn't taken over by the heliobus.
The tail doesn't seem like an enemy.
Perhaps all those long years with Huohuo have bestowed upon that heliobus some form of human compassion. Though Tail has never given up on attempting to break free of his bonds or usurping his host, he has fought against his own kind to protect Huohuo.
Is it true that the Ten Lords Commission is located in another world?
Did you really think we were messengers from another plane visiting the world of the living? How cute of you. And maybe we are. Don't get too close, or you might turn into a ghost too.
Ooh.
The precise location of the Ten Lords Commission is highly confidential. But you have contributed much to the Xianzhou and are very close to the secret. If you wish to know more about it, I will have to ask you to spend time with our ghost hunting squad.
Secret, huh? And we really had this better than the Ten Lords Commission.
In most matters, I would say no. But when dealing with Heliobi,
I think the answer is quite clear. The Ten Lords Commission have long specialized in suppressing abominations, but they were negligent in guarding against the dangers of the creation furnace. Once it became a problem, the Spiritfarers and Arumatons were powerless against the Heliobi, proving that the traditional means of subduing them were no longer effective. As fate would have it, the girl we unwittingly rescued many years ago became the key to defeating Cirrus. After this is all settled, we intend to make contact with the Xianzhou Juming. That ship is under the influence of the mythical Rainbow Arbiter. The people there are able to coexist with the Heliobi, and at the same time be free from their manipulation. We hope that from them, we can learn the art of breaking free from the influence of the Heliobi.
Susie.
She sustained heavy injuries in the previous incident. Fortunately, my sister is using an Ingenium body. As long as she returns to the coffin and is tended to by the Spiritfarers, her life is not in jeopardy. I still worry about her, though.
Ah yes, returning to your coffin.
Creatures of flesh and blood fear death and will always strive to preserve their life. But not my sister. Her human instinct for survival is slipping away. She sees herself more as a tool, driving her body to the point of total exhaustion. Every time she fights like that, I can't bear to watch.
Has to be the strangest group of people in the Jianzhou.
I would save the jokes for later. As the saying goes, with great work comes great rewards. The Ten Lords Commission will compensate you accordingly. I've wondered at times what the Luofu should give the Nameless in return for their great deeds. Alas, questions like that are above my pay grade. That is for the Ten Lords and the General to figure out.
I'm so tired, I'm so tired. My tiredness is enough to get me a martyr struck. Oh, are you here on an inspection, traveler? Why don't you go take a rest? I'm fine, I'm fine. It's almost time to change guard. I can't, I'm just too tired. What about... How about you stay for a chat? You have time to chat while standing guard? If I were talking with someone else, my leader would punish me. If it's you, I'll just tell him you're asking me about work, and it should be okay. Let's have a chat. Wait, what do you want to talk about? What do you do for a living? I'm a guard, of course. Specifically, I'm awarded for the Ten Lords Commission. As for what a warden is, just think of it as a Cloud Knight under the Ten Lords. You've been working at the Ten Lords Commission for a long time. Not really. I doubt many can work at the Ten Lords Commission for a long time. As you know, the Ten Lords Commission is a rather unique place. It has a vital duty of administrating the Jianzhou people's lives and deaths. Hence, the Ten Lords Commission must remain independent and clean. Any benefits established between the Commission and functional society imposes potential risks that will destabilize the Alliance. Anyway, because of this, the members of the Ten Lords Commission are made up of people who live in seclusion. Orphans, weirdos, prisoners, just to name a few. As for which category I belong, that's up to your imagination. Why are you working at the Ten Lords Commission? Well, I guess I volunteered. How should I put it? It's a man who has history with me. I need to find and kill him, personally. Let's change the subject. This is getting a little too dark. How was the Fixal Garden like in the past? It was about 600 or 700 years ago, I think. I was still studying then, and my house was around this area. Back then, I often came to the Fixal Garden for a stroll. The scenery was beautiful. The air was fresh, and it was all quiet all around. You see the solid pavilion over there? That was where I have had my first kiss. Those good old times are now water under the bridge. Fixal Garden has become such an eerie place now. Of the two lovers who kiss under the pavilion, one has become a warden in the Ten Lords Commission, the other one defected as a denizen of abundance. Come to think of it, Fixal Garden might not be as good as I remembered. Perhaps it was my own rose-tinted glasses that filtered away its eeriness. I gotta go now. Talk to you later. Sure, be careful.
chat with me for a while?
Chat function currently unavailable. Heartbreak. How intoxicating.
A Wraith Warden falls for ghostly superstitions? Ugh, unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Since when did Fixstrom Garden become so eerie?
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Fixtral Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
We just destroyed Sirius already.
There are plenty of beings in this garden that would like to kill me. Why don't you line up one by one and take turns trying?
Don't be ridiculous. We can't allow the host to be harmed. Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right?
What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Ooh, must be quite frustrating.
You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Sirius stays silent, sizing everyone up. Though the eyes of the Spiritfarer they possess, finally they decide to talk.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignamar and the general of the Lafu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated.
The general?
What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with the Heliobus.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait! Huohuo, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! We'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Bring me the current general of the Lafu.
Such a peaceful spot.
would you like me to relay your message?
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the General recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid.
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in.
Wasn't your fight to begin with?
Precisely. In principle, the instigator should bear the burden. Still. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with the general of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay. As soon as I finish my paperwork for the day, I will...
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus. Is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu? I have come to grant you an audience.
He's a... yeah.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight.
This is the current general of the LeFou? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown. Very well then. General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtral Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in eschewing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
Tang Xiao, as General of the Luofu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignamar commanded the Heliobai. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Luofu. But you are no Ignamar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
We got this.
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then, I have my pawns to play. Heed my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the Heliobi.
Exorcismics. Okay.
Give it up.
I shall be the judge.
Lands at the ready.
Recount.
Let me through. Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shake, rise, Venus! Stop this!
Still in denial? Recount. By the will of the Ten Lords, the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Oh, she pretty. Ooh.
Feast your eyes! No more playing nice.
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
Turn out your pockets. Let me through. Dodge this!
Recount.
You've lost, Sirius.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
I love the
Should
little
you
smug
decide
face.
to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
What are we waiting for? Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised. Pesky devil of a girl. All right. What's your question? Look, is this something a heliobus could have done? There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. Could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie.
What kind of heliobus is Luxie?
Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sealed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them. I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
This intel should be a big help. Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight!
You would have won anyway.
You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on! Show me what you've got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
Are you done running around yet?
Miss us.
Spare me. Have you forgotten that I once controlled you like a puppet? And provided you with information as promised. Why am I still empty-handed? Don't bother me again till you're ready to fight. You'll be begging for a rematch later. Just you wait.
The Heliobi are like a flame that burns eternal, with no need for sustenance. But alas, their curiosity got the best of them, and they became prisoners of humans. It is a pity.
You sympathize with them?
I lament that we share the same weaknesses. Our situation is no different from that of the Heliobi. From the moment we gain sentience, we are driven by desire and instinct, bound to our destiny, moving unceasingly towards our own demise.
Aren't you afraid we'll be defeated by them?
The most important thing in a soldier is one's intuition for victory or defeat. And you have given me confidence in victory.
Why is Seer so obsessed with fighting the general of the Luofu?
The ancient legends recount that the Xianzhou once faced an invasion by a great enemy that threatened the annihilation of every race aboard the Xianzhou ships. In order to save the Alliance, a hero made a pact with the Flint Emperor, the predecessor of all Heliobi. The Flint Emperor would aid the Xianzhou in battle, and if they were victorious, the hero and their followers would lose their physical bodies for eternity. When the fighting had ceased, none of the heroes survived, and the Flint Emperor was gravely wounded. Thus, the pact was unable to be fulfilled. As the centuries came and went, the story faded from memory. But the Heliobi remember. They hold claim to this debt for all time. The great battle between General Tang Xiao and Ignamar was fought largely for this reason.
You're not going to back to the scene of Divine Foresight?
Aiding the Ten Lords' commission in subduing the Heliobi is a legitimate reason to take a leave of absence. I shall treat it as a vacation and enjoy the scenery of Fixtral Garden. Though I must admit, the wind here does chill the bones.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the Peanut Gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Huohuo. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight. Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the Dragon Lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm-Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th...
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
Ugh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. He's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention him before.
Long-term meal ticket.
Be normal.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
Maybe.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him magic really do that?
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on intangible cultural heritage. She's super knowledgeable about Cloud Him magic. Huohuo, could you share some expert insight with us?
Huh? Yes! I'm a very professional expert, and I'd be happy to share my, expert knowledge. In fact, Cloud Him magic isn't the only magic out there that can achieve such feats. We Foxians can use our Foxfire to make ourselves invisible.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friends here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us! Why are there 2 of her? Huh, they're asking us to play with them. Huh, silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back. Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
Oh goodness.
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine. It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks.
Ooh, caution now.
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert. Huh? It won't open.
Strange. Is this also the work of the heliobus? They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fictional Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the Heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly! But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Why, how generous of you.
Be Stretch yourself.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together. Don't wait too long. They might make a run for it before we get there.
Good old stretch. I think I'm gonna end here tonight. I'm having a lot of fun. I'll continue this tomorrow, most likely. See y'all tomorrow, or another time, if I don't stream tomorrow. Just in case. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Nighty-night. Sweet dreams. Don't get possessed. Bye. Is that a Ghostbusters logo? But like, you see this phone case? Look at it. This is a Ghostbuster reference. There's so many references in the game. Anyways, good night. Sleep tight. Yeah, it's Ghostbusters. Bye. Shoo shoo shoo. Mwah.